What's up, fight fans? Matt the Beast Tucker here, being joined with Chael Sonnen. Chael.
You're going by the Beast. You've nicknamed yourself Matt the Beast. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm impressed by it, but I will tell you, a little caught off guard. Huh? I mean, you're not 7 feet. What do you mean the Beast? Who told you you're a beast, by the way? I mean, you're a very handsome man, but the Beast? Where'd you get this nickname?
I think it's funny.
They call me the bad guy, but I broke every rule there is. I robbed a plethora of banks. I mean, like, I earned my moniker. You got the Beast.
It's like Mean Gene Okerlund.
Sure.
You know? It guided a lot of respect from the fighters. I'm hoping to.
I like it, Mean Gene.
I'm hoping to source some of that.
Rest his soul, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right, back to you.
Back to business. Back to
business.
The fight.
Yes.
The fight we're here for.
Yes.
It's incredible. What do you make of this? When they announced this fight, what were your initial thoughts?
The fans are going to double cross us, was my fans. These fans have been so awesome from LA to Phoenix, and I must tell you, they're fight fans. These are not boxing fans. This is not an MMA crowd. This is a combat crowd. They recognize that we have a dispute. Is Jake Paul as good as he says? That's the dispute. We're going to resolve it, and we picked the rule set of Queensberry. You could have picked EBI for all you wanted. You could have picked a freestyle wrestling match. These two are going to settle it in combat, and it was one thing that the crowd and the audience that was here from California to Phoenix truly understand. This is a fight. Forget the MMA. This is a fight.
So the betting line is real close right now. Are people underestimating Anderson Silva?
Interesting that you say that. I looked at it from a different perspective, which is a lot of negative talk comes around Jake Paul. We understand that that's jealousy. We understand what talk on social media can be. But when you part with your hard-earned money, which is what affects that line, and the world is drawn, I mean, this thing is as close to even as you get. Negative 153 versus plus 110, to tell you the exact numbers at DraftKings right this second. That might change. I don't know that it's an underestimation of Anderson Silva. I will tell you, I think it started that way. Jake Paul was a 2-1 favorite. 24 hours later, which I personally have just never seen, it switched. Anderson became the favorite, but I thought it would be closer at one point to 6-1, favoring Anderson Silva. People secretly respect Jake Paul.
They do. You know, he knocked out Woodley. You know, he's going to test Anderson's chin, but do you think Anderson has too many looks for a fighter that's had, I don't know, 6 fights, I think?
Yes, I think that Jake needs to be prepared for that. Somebody asked him how he's training. He talked about, I'm always training for great guys. I wanted to hear specifically, how do you deal with a guy that's ambidextrous? People like to say that Anderson's a southpaw. I fought him. He was orthodox. He switches stance. That's a very unique look. And you can deal with that if you crowd him. You can deal with that if you pressure him. If you choose to stand and look at Anderson, it's not his attacks that are so scary. It's his setups. He will fool you. He will get you to look left and come and hit you right better than anybody in the sport. So, yes, I think Anderson's a big problem. I think that his style is unique. Jake's talking about bringing in training partners. You're going to find a training partner out there that can do quite what Anderson Silva can.
There was something special about the press conference the last few days. It's really a love fest. You don't see that a lot with Jake. You had a lot of success talking smack with Anderson when you had your historic rivalry. Do you think Jake will be able to pull the plug because you know, he has so much respect for Anderson as a person and a fighter?
I'm into that piece of psychology because Jake kind of came up to this point in his career from the same school of thought you said with me. It was a little bit more agitator. It was a little more get in your face and rub people the wrong way. He's not doing any of that, and no, he's not going to switch. He's not going to stand up in the back. Jake's going to stick with this. But boy, the crowd doesn't seem to care. The crowd is very into this story. And my job, or at least I want the story told accurately. This is not an old fighter coming back. There's no comeback. Anderson Silva never left.
Well, I know you have to get going. So, do you have a final prediction for the fight? How do you see it going down?
No, I don't. And I got to tell you, I'm filling in for Ariel Helwani today. And one thing Ariel will never do is he'll never make a prediction. So I feel like, out of respect to Ariel, that it would just be inappropriate if I do. I do have strong feelings for this fight. I will share with you. I do not think Jake Paul is going to knock him out. And I think that would really affect people that are watching this. If they knew for sure, if there was a magic wand and you knew this fight was going to happen, you knew Jake wasn't going to knock him out, it would change your opinion. Jake counts on that. Jake's a powerful guy. Jake connects with people. I don't think it's going to happen with Anderson. If he does connect, I don't think he's going to put the spider down. I'll make that prediction for you.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what happens. Chael.
The Beast.
The Beast.
They told you the. I mean, who told you the Beast? There's so many other things. The Beast.
Chael, great to see you, brother. Thanks so much.
Good to see me. See you the 29th.
Sounds good, buddy. Thank you.